Hi guys, I wanted to show you how to craft gloves for the Spectral shield throw cold conversion build that everyone's playing. The mods that you want are damage conversion to cold and +1 frenzy usually. But if you get enough conversion from your What's Eye tree and the weapon, if you're running a conversion weapon, you can change the conversion for Elevated Intimidate instead. And to get the conversion, on average, it takes 7 frigid fossils, as you can see here. On average, 7. The item level, just get as high as you can because it doesn't really change the chances too much. If you want to Maven the fizz damage converted to cold, you need 1 suffix open, or you need 2 mods, influence mods already on the item. If you get lucky and you have 2 influence mods, you can spam more frigids until you get the fizz conversion with another mod. Or if you want to force it and you don't want to like waste time, you need 1 suffix open. In this case, we have full suffixes, so we can do suffix to prefix, so that 1 suffix is open, and then we can craft prefixes cannot be changed. And if we reforge critical, it will always give us an influence mod suffix because it's the only crit tag. As you can see here, increased crit chance is the only crit tag on the item. There's no other crit tags. And the influence on this item needs to be Crusader, of course. And we roll critical, and we always get crit chance on the item. So now we could Maven, and we get a 50-50 that our item gets elevated, and we get also fizz damage as extra cold, which is a really good mod. Make sure that when you want to Maven, you only have 1 influence mod here. And if you want to go for Intimidate instead, because you have enough conversion on your gear, we want to go for Hunter Influence here, Intimidate. And Elevated Intimidate is really good. So, multiple prefix, I got the wrong one. This one. You alteration spam until you hit this one. Then you can craft, or if you have another suffix like this, you can imprint and annul until Intimidate is by itself. And then after you have Intimidate by itself, you can craft prefix cannot be changed. And once you have prefix cannot be changed, you imprint again so that you have it saved on this state. And now we can wriggle, and we reroll chaos, and we try to get chaos damage over time multiplier. If you didn't get the chaos damage over time multiplier, it's really easy to get it. It's like really common to get it. Like it should take you like 1 or 2 imprints. You just imprint back, and then make another imprint, and you wriggle, and you reroll chaos again. If you get chaos res instead, you just redo this again. So I misclicked. Yeah. So you bring it back, imprint, regal. You need to regal or you can't do the reroll because you can't reroll on blue items. And yeah, you get the kills damage over time multiplier. Once you have the kills damage over time multiplier, you can Maven, and you have a 50-50 to elevate Intimidate. When you elevate Intimidate, you can Awaken Orbit with a Frenzy Glove. So you either choose the fizz damage or Intimidate as one of your prefixes. And the second one is going to be Frenzy. You can just buy a pair of gloves with Frenzy on the market. They're like pretty cheap, 50, 90C. Make sure that they don't have any other Warlord mod on them, and they only have 1 influence. They're not already awakened. So make sure they're clean, 1 Frenzy gloves. And they just Warlord gloves with 1 Frenzy and just random mods. It doesn't matter what they have. So we do export, generate export data, we Control C, and then we go on our gloves, usually the conversion one, but if you have enough conversion, you can use the Intimidate one. For the example, I'm going to show you with conversion. And we Awaken Orb, and we import the Frenzy gloves, and now we will have Frenzy conversion gloves with random other affixes. If you didn't have life here, you can try to prefix cannot be changed, and reroll life with harvest. And it's not guaranteed to get life, but sometimes you get it. And yeah, like after 4 tries I got T1 life. It's gonna take you a little bit more than 4 tries, but on if you get like a bad prefix, you can't really do anything about it. You're kind of stuck with the prefix. This is not really deterministic, but it's an extra chance of hitting life on your gloves. And if you get something good, you can prefix can be changed again, and then we can look at the suffixes that you might want. You might want some res, you might want some accuracy, you might some attack speed. So you can try to reforge speed, reforge attack. You can reforge any res. It's better since we have Hunter and Warlord. It's better if we do like reforge lightning, so it doesn't get the reforge doesn't give us the damage over time multipliers stuff. Sorry, we're using Crusader for the conversion, so we don't care. If you were to use Hunter, don't use reroll cold or reroll fire or reroll chaos. Use reroll lightning instead. But in this case, we're using Crusader. You can use any reroll you want. So we have Crusader, Warlord. You do previous can be changed. Let's say you want res. You do. I would just go safe and just do reroll lightning every time, but you can also do reroll cold or whatever. You can always swap the resists around after. And if you get something bad that you don't want, you just prefix gonna be changed and do it again until you get a good enough resist. Prefix gonna be changed, do it again. If your suffixes are full, like in this case, you can always go in harvest and do prefix reforce keep prefixes. So your prefixes are fine and your suffixes get rerolled. See, you can even just do this and just spam this. You can get a lot of resist even just spamming reforce keep prefixes. It's not a bad way to do it. Let's say you get one good res like this, and then you can craft prefix can be changed. To get the second one, you can do Isling. It will remove one of the 2 suffixes and give you an unveiled suffix, a veiled suffix. It cannot touch the prefixes because you have meta-crafted prefixes cannot be changed. So in this case, it removed the prefix cannot be changed, and we got a veiled suffix. Before unveiling, always block. So they change how the block works. Now you can actually craft before unveiling. And for example, if you craft strength and dex, or like just strength, it blocks every possible strength unveiled suffix. So if we just go veiled, if you just craft strength, I block both strength and int and the strength and dex. For example, you can block dex and int and strength and dex. You can block a lot of things. I probably recommend blocking this mod, which is as 1500 weight. Kills damage if you dealt a crit strike recently. Or any of the focus here. Most builds don't really want focus unless you build around it. So just try to block a mod that you don't want with the highest weight. I would recommend this one. So we go in bench suffixes and we craft then mod the chaos one with this one. And then after we crafted a mod that we want to block, you unveil and you see what you can get. You get some mods. You can attack and cast speed while focused. This is not terrible, but it's not the best. Damage. All of these 3 are pretty bad. You usually want to go for like resist or elemental damage with crit. But the attack while focused is good, I guess. You can press it on bosses and just get a burst of damage. And for the last mod, you can just craft whatever you want. Maybe you need more res, maybe you need some more attack speed, maybe you want the elemental damage with crit. And they're pretty much done. 6 mod gloves. If you don't like the mod that you just unveiled, you can always craft previous can be changed and restart the suffixes, so you can just do reroll lightning or whatever to get another res, and you can just start over and do the Isling stuff again. So you do previous can be changed and Isling, and you get the veiled suffix and you unveil, and you just get whatever you want. You can just keep doing this over and over until you get the suffixes you want. The only non-deterministic part of the craft is the life. If you get lucky, you have the life. If you're not lucky, you don't get the life. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone supporting the channel. If you want to see more content, I will be streaming on Twitch. I'll leave the link in the description below, and see you in the next video.